Thank you, everybody. That's original by me. I made that song just now. It took me 15 minutes to make. Pretty fucking epic. Now, guys, I'm pleading to your senses, your more enhanced senses. I really need money, guys. I really need you to give me money. How do I sound? This is an audio episode. Audio only. Let me listen back. How do I sound? This is an audio episode. This is going to be a good audio episode. I can feel it in my bones. Like I said, trying to get monetized. Trying not to break the rules. I broke the rules last night. I streamed. Apparently, I would use copyright material. I kind of went crazy last night. It was not good. I went nuts. Guys. I got copyright struck all around town. People making fun of me. Everyone's making fun of me. Not very cool. Seven-headed beast. I probably gotta go smoke real quick. I'll be back, guys.
The seven-headed beast of the book of Revelation is an enigmatic and thought-provoking creature. This apocalyptic entity appears in the last book of the Bible, also known as the Apocalypse of John. It is colossal and frightening, whose presence symbolizes catastrophic events and the end times. The seven-headed beast is mentioned in chapter 13 of the book of Revelation. The passage describes it as emerging from the sea and having 10 horns and 7 heads. Each head has a crown and a blasphemous name. The body of the beast has parts of different animals, such as a leopard, a bear, and a lion. In the end times, the beast will become an ally of the dragon, identified as Satan himself, who will give him power and authority. The beast will be worshipped by men prone to the sin of idolatry, turning away from salvation. The nefarious creature will be responsible for persecuting Christians.
My smoking situation. I think I'm going to go to Zen. The Zen plugins, Poppins, the chew kind of nicotine. I don't like smoking inside. I don't like smoking indoors. So I'm taking a lot of smoke breaks. You know, if I get drunk enough, I'm like, fuck it. And last night was embarrassing. My hair situation. I need a haircut. I have a lot of hair. I'm almost 40. I'm not balding. Knock on wood. Pretty nice. Pretty good genetics I have here.
Christians with true faith in the Creator, trying to shake their beliefs. This beast will also have a political influence, promoting discord, rebellions, and apostasy, leading the people to corruption and blasphemy. But in the end, the creature is defeated by Jesus Christ and his followers, thrown into a lake of fire where it will burn like brimstone. This symbolizes the victory of good against evil. The seven-headed beast is considered a symbol of evil and rebellion against God. The 7 heads represent the 7 kings or kingdoms that oppose the divine will. The 10 horns and crowns symbolize the power and authority of these kings. The hybrid features of the beast indicate the union of several empires into one evil force. But it is important to note that throughout history, different interpretations have been attributed to this creature. One of the most common associates the seven-headed beast with the Roman Empire. Each head symbolizes one of the Roman hills, and the beast represents the power and corruption of the empire. Another interpretation sees the beast as a representation of political and religious leaders, united to oppress and persecute Christians. The figure of the seven-headed beast has been used to represent tyrannical governments and corrupt organizations in popular culture. Despite using all the power of evil, the great beast will ultimately face defeat and judgment.
People of the internet,
divine
we
justice
are back,
will prevail.
And we are looking at one of the worst lead singers of all time, Bono, making a fool of himself on Joe Rogan's podcast. So let's take a look at Podcast Cringes. Bono bombs on Jerry in the worst way possible. Settle in, because Bono... What a dude.
I was saying to somebody recently, I'm not sure I trust people anymore who aren't a little bit funny. Comedians can read a room.
What a crazy power to have. Like, what an unbelievable thing to be able to do.
How unbelievable. The power to make people laugh. These are one of the greatest powers you can have, man. Is to make people laugh, man. This is the power that transcends time. It transcends grudges. It transcends people, in the most part, I have to say.
Do with just your words.
I think
I'm speaking more like Bono.
Comedians
I'm going to speak like Bono. Hey, man. What's going on, dude? Pretty cool, man. Hey, Joe Rogan. I'm Bono. Dude, wait till I start getting this fucking face play. The face play I got going on. You guys are going to love the face play. Fans of my show. My doggos. The fans of my show are called the doggos.
at the top of the food chain. That's because fine. You don't have a band.
Top of the food chain, man. Top of the morning to you.
What
the hell does that mean? You know, here's something. You know, here's an idea. If you are ultra super rich, shut the fuck up. Yeah, like, man. We don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't want to hear about the eat the wealthy, eat the rich. Fuck off. You're fucking people who aren't rich. You need to leave this earth realm we call this rock realm we call the earth. You gotta be rich. You gotta have 6 figures in the bank. Sorry.
No longer, I think this guy, I looked it up, is worth $750 million, or I read that in an article.
That's good. That's pretty good for a person.
Could be more. But I mean, basically a billionaire. Who cares? If you've got $750 million and you're worrying about the world, you're crazy.
That's kind of the two classic figures in our world are like the Jewish people and the leprechauns. Those are the two people that are known for gold. It's prospectors also. 3 people. 3 entities. You got prospectors, you got Jewish people, and leprechauns. These people are all associated with gold. Leprechauns are Irish, like Bono.
Crazy. I would be on a permanent vacation, just, you know, backpack.
Permanent vacay, brother. I love it, my brother.
Packing through places or riding on boats and discovering cultures, making films. But these guys, they get a bunch of money, they get successful, and then they just want to go out and spread their politics.
Selling out.
But you start to see things in your stuff.
It's not called selling out. It's called buying it. I learned that from a movie called SLC Punk at the end. Matthew Lillard was in it. That guy?
Like when I start to notice Rogan doing things where, I have that flaw. And I start to feel more sad for them because they're all.
I don't have any flaws Rogan does. Rogan's 5'2", little guy. What kind of flaw does Rogan have? He can't bench. He can't kettlebell a certain weight. This is not a flaw I have. This is not a flaw I've created for myself. The language, spelling, these are spells. Grammar, these are grimoires. It's like principality of the air, man. The prince of the power of the air. You speak it to existence. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. What does that mean? When someone close to you dies, you're in mourning. So we say good morning every morning to each other. What the fuck is that? That kind of fucking mental bondage. In my new rap album, I'm calling it Mental Bondage. It's about Sam Hill character.
Older than us. Like, Bono's lived a majority of his life.
Bono's
and
lived
he
a
still
life,
doesn't.
man. He's number one life giver. Number one life giver.
Get it. and I'm making it sound like they're absolutes, right? Where humans have to be a certain thing. But
Humans are gonna be the self, man. Every human has the ability to choose right versus the evil, dude. This is true. This is true. This is how I speak now. Pretty cool.
Rogan has to pull himself out of the echo chamber. Bono has to pull himself out of the echo chamber. And maybe more so their life of luxury. Because if they always live in there, and look, they can afford to. So they'll probably never change. Right? But if you always live in that thing, if you're always on your crusade, if you're always hanging out with that one friend that doesn't encourage you to be...
Yeah, man. Don't hang out with that friend that tell you to do what is fucking stupid as fuck, man.
Better or whatever, you're always going to keep doing the same thing. And
I think friends are gay. Friends are stupid. You shouldn't have friends unless they're online pretend people.
And Bono, more so than Rogan, is a product of that. He lives in complete delusion and
Bono is what I call an entitled boomer. An entitled boomer. Entitled boomers, they run the fucking world with their negativity. Fuck them. Fuck anybody over the age of 50 to 52. Fuck you. And fuck the Gen X too. Fuck you. Millennials are perfect.
Complete denial of the flaws of himself. And he says you have to be funny to trust somebody. Shit, that's a big task. You're not trusting most of the world.
Shit, that's a big task. It's all made up, brother.
You know, it's so hard to watch these guys sometimes, especially with episodes like this. You know, that's why Brendan Schaub and Bert Kreischer are kind of like a relief because
please tell me.
They're just dumb and they do dumb stuff. And it's funny. I mean, that's a little simplification, but their aura and their energy is dumb. And so it's just...
That's not just a simplification. It's an implication, my brother. My brother, man. It's an implication, my brother.
Just easier. But sometimes, like, the way Rogan is making me feel, I was angry.
I'm going to do a little face play. We're going to get into face play, dude.
I was sad.
I like your cool hat, man. What a cool hat, man.
I was upset. And it just seems...
Why are you upset? You're upset
It just seems like this guy is just going to burn and crash.
Over this?
And as much as you don't like him.
For no reason, my brother.
It's just kind of sad.
Good.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
You gonna cry? You fucking bitch. You gonna cry? Like Mike David made you cry? Mike David made you cry, little boy? Oh, what the fuck is this? This sucks. This is cringe. This guy needs to quit. This guy needs to quit his job. Don't stay. I would never subscribe and like anything this guy has to say. What a fucking loser. Get out of my face. I watch basketball. Oh yeah, that's your list. Perfect ally.
You might as well have a sound test to fill out time because the podcast needs to be an hour and a half long, so we can use the sound check to start the episode with. That way, people will know that it's quality product. He is a her now. This is how we do an audio check. Some people do Peter Piper, or skeleton. There's a big, what's in my sick sack. That's how you get a little bit of a sibilance. You test for the sibilance. But we on here, we go, he is a her. He is a her. He is a her. That's how we test our audio, our microphones, make sure they're connected and that the levels are correct. Right, Chris? Yeah. You got all that in the mix too, right?
Yeah, is this too loud?
I can't, well, I don't have headphones on, so I can't tell.
Him has been her.
Him has been her this whole time. Him has been her this whole time. That he was humping my that he was hopping and humping my hips.
Her humping my...
Are we getting the recording of the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are. I'm just getting the camera.
Well, now we have to have the video of the recording of the audio. Yep.
They are going to play it at the gay bar called the Eagle.
Eagle.
Do you know there's a gay bar in every city called the Eagle?
Now, what the hell is that about?
I actually do want to know.
We actually need to investigate this one.
It's like the hardcore one.
The Eagle. It's probably they put an eagle up. So they got claws up there. Start clawing you to pieces.
Eagle noises. Of course, it's going to crack a piece.
Truck 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. They call this recording inside the gay bar. What's that? The Eagle?
Inside the gay bar.
Oh, that's Eagle sound effects.
I didn't think the Eagle was going to sound like that at all. It sounds more effeminate than I thought.
Sounds like a biatch.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I couldn't disrespect an eagle. It's our national hero bird.
1, 2, 3.
Imagine. Were we oh, it was the owl. You fucking
That's
an eagle.
Holding
its wings and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's flying away.
When we went to a that resort in Arizona, and they had a guy handling an owl outside for some reason.
Owls are dumb
and we were
as
just
shit.
laughing at breakfast.
Did you see that? Owls are dumb as shit. Joe Rogan said that. Joe Rogan said that Guy Fieri was like, my dad came back as an owl, man. It's pretty cool. And Joe Rogan said, owls are fucking dumb as shit. And Guy Fieri started crying. It was very funny.
I was saying, you think this guy ever tries to fuck that owl? Nice one, Chris.
Yeah, that was really fun thinking about the guy like don't you talk to her like that?
Yeah, no.
like disrespecting it.
Listen back. This is
Yeah, that was really fun thinking about the guy like don't you talk to her like that?
Yeah, no.
like disrespecting it.
Listen back. This is
Yeah, that was really.
Well, I don't know. I might have to fix some things on this end. Filter. I mean, noise suppression. Number 1. Limiter. No. Yeah. Let's listen to what it sounds like. Limiter. No. Yeah.
Don't you dare talk to her like that. Feathers, come here.
Holding the wings like that. Oh, yeah.
Limiter. No.
It's like his beak is open. It's like,
Yeah.
don't you dare talk to her. Feathers, come here. Seeing pain in an owl's eyes.
Like
That's pretty cool.
It has eyebrows. Ow! My owl ass. Ouch goes my owl ass.
Pretty good, man.
That'd be so fucking funny. It'd be funny. Ouch goes my owl ass.
Pretty good, man.
That'd be so fucking funny. It'd be funny. Ouch goes my owl. Just trainers, like in general, like that. It was. Remember the dolphin tried to fuck the trainer? Mm-hmm. It like jumped on top of her, and it was fingering her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or
it was fingering her. Yeah,
it was eating her out good.
Yeah,
she was like, she had her legs open like it was a guy.
Developing a relationship, like she was like kind of not. I don't know.
Well, she brought that on herself with all of her flirtatious
right here. What up?
Crap she was doing. She obviously was doing that stuff.
Right
She's
here?
texting pictures of her pissing and shit.
Right there. Yeah. All right, maybe that's better.
Yeah, or was it? Did she get caught like fucking
Maybe.
it?
Right here.
No, that can't be real.
I don't know. Let's see.
We're gonna make this the crooked pod.
Woman fucking dolphin.
Lucarini,
Ass.
you solved my.
Pretty good, man. I don't know. Let's see.
We're gonna make this the crooked pod.
Woman fucking dolphin.
Lucarini,
Ass.
you solved my.
Pretty good, man. I don't know. Let's see.
We're gonna make this.
Let's see here. What does it sound like? Why does it sound so crazy? I don't know, man. I'll get back to the
Hey,
play.
amateur with your loving.
The
magic.
audio gets fucked up.
Yeah, so welcome to Chris's Cozy Pod. We're gonna be kissing Andy Dick. Chris's Cozy Pod. Which one of you frail little French kiss
Hey, I'm Andy Dick.
Welcome to Bottom Talk with Andy Dick.
What up?
Today's topic: ouchies.
Try something real quick. Video. What up?
Today's topic:
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's good. Don't know if it's good, man. Right here? What's up with that? Let's check that out right there. Record. Stop recording. Let's check that out right there. All right. We'll try this out right here. How's that sound? Audio number 2.
Today's topic: what diapers are you going to wear when your asshole's blown out?
Oh, I'll just use a t-shirt.
Today's topic: what diapers are you going to wear?
I'll just use like an old t-shirt, like wound up and then like
check that out right there.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's good. Stop. I'm gonna have to keep that
like, I
audio
don't
right
even
there.
wear that shirt anymore. Who cares? Did you see the?
These guys are pretty good though.
There was something about like I saw a TikTok or a topic where it's like you get.
All right, I
you
think I'm
getting
back on
jammed
top.
up when you bring up like
I'm back on top.
ass problems.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you? Okay, yeah, they were like
The Sarah Stock video. Can you look that up, Chris, on YouTube? Just type in Sarah Stock debate.
STOCK.
I think so.
yeah.
Is that her name?
Yes, of course.
Asana.
Sarah Stock.
No, Sarah Stock. Interesting.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, type in debate after.
Was it the thing with Jay?
It's spelled Sarah wrong, I guess. The fuck?
It might be on Twitter instead.
Stop recording.
It was like ass.
It's spelled Sarah wrong, I guess.
If
Damn,
you do
this
Sarah
audio
Stock
is
on
good.
Twitter, it'll come right
I'm
up.
good at
It's
audio
recent.
again. I'm back on top.
Yeah, that one right there.
Basketball.
Basketball.
He looks sporty. He's got
Yeah.
stars on his
It's
pants.
starting forward.
Clean look to him. Curly.
12% of men with other men 1 or more times a week
I'm smoking
have
inside.
problems
Get
where
out of
they
me.
are not able to control their bowel movements.
Because when
What the fuck?
Well, why?
Because that's the
If it's
pussy.
healthy, if it's perfectly healthy. And you
Okay,
know that's
so there are
gay
medical
kid.
facts.
12%
love.
of
Yeah, bro.
Hit play, Chris.
men, you have other men 1 or more times a week have problems where they are not able to control their bowel movements.
What?
Because when do you
Yo.
Just get fucked in the ass.
That's good.
Play the clip.
If it's healthy, if it's perfectly healthy. And you
Okay,
know that's
so there are medical facts.
12%
I like the red flag counter at the end.
love.
of men you have with other men.
It's a big red flag.
Yeah.
Big red fag.
Oh.
Let's call it. Hey,
That's
man,
like
I'll hang out with you guys.
that's like the question that's one of those like trump cards that every straight guy's been like wanting to like crush a gay guy with for years. Like, okay, no problem, guys. I get it. Yeah, you know, no, bigotry is mean, but how come you all shit your pants?
Oh, you're
They're like-
blowing their asses out. Their asses getting blown out. That's pretty good,
That's
dude.
so funny. Now I'm like, what else is going on?
I mean, a lot.
Right.
They got like parasites and stuff.
Yeah.
And kids. I mean, the monkeypox thing is what revealed that. I don't know if you guys
I never heard
Oh.
of
tuned to that. When monkeypox came around, it was this disease that you can only get
Hey,
through
Russ.
contact, and they started seeing monkeypox in dogs and like adopted boys.
What the fuck?
Why?
That is funny.
Where was that? What country was the monkeypox?
The U.S.
Oh no.
Yeah, they kind of got memory hold. It was sort of a viral thing for
It's good at points.
a little bit there, but it wasn't really talked about. Monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Man, imagine working in the
Is that still going on? Can you look? Is monkeypox still going on? Are they still getting it?
It's
like
monkeypox
if
still
you're
going
working in
on.
the center of the earth, you know what I mean? And you're with the demons controlling the world. When you get like the news story, they're like this, you ain't gonna believe it. They found out it's in the adopted kids.
And they've shortened it to Mpox
no.
to sort of
Not kids.
Throw you
man.
off the scent.
Make it less. No, because it's racist to call it monkeypox too.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Because They're like monkeys, I guess.
Then why didn't they change gorilla?
It's used for weeds.
They must have cut that out.
Yeah.
They just call it like they call it like basketball.
I need
man
the watch hours, guys.
Like they can't help themselves. They're like, all right, got it, no problem.
I need the watch hours.
They call it speakerphone stickies. Like all they can name it is things that are like banana men, stick 'em. No? All right, let me try again.
This is racist, man.
Why did they
I'm just hanging out with these guys.
when was the monkeypox thing? Like a year and a half ago?
Something like that.
When they
Something
tried
like
to like
that,
bring back
yeah.
like a COVID style, they were like, we're gonna watch this now.
It's only gay
yeah,
people who have to worry about that, though.
And is that like a seat? Do you think that comes from like a Bill Gates CDC shit?
I don't know
Probably.
about monkeypox. I haven't looked into it.
It's
Enough.
not. I mean, when I type in monkey, I typed in monkey box. Whoops.
It might just be a.
You know, Joe Rogan gets mad at fucking Bill Gates for trying to block out the sun. Some shit. Rogan hates Bill Gates for that shit. I'll have to bring that up. Rogan talks about Bill Gates. That's a good one. Oh, no. Oh, no. My stream health bad. Oh, shit. Let me try to fucking do this real quick. Start back up. I learned that trick from old Mersh. Mersh shows me all kinds of tricks, man. Is Mersh live tonight, by the way? Mersh. Nightwave. Mersh doesn't fucking disappoint, man. I'm a big Mersh head. Gotta go to Rumble. See if Mersh is live. I have this playing.
The byproduct of
I gotta pause. I got the link.
dirty stuff they'd be doing.
So
Yeah.
here is a blank image, and I gotta go do this thing.
That's a fake Mersh.
Chris is going to
Order the tanning bed.
yeah.
Mersh watch, man. I'm all about the Mersh watch. Yeah, Mersh is looking good, dog. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this internet. Let me rephrase my words. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this internet. What did Mersh talk about earlier? He's gaming now. Nobody wants to watch you game, Mersh.
If you start off, with
You see, here's the thing about Discord, or not Discord, Rumble. You're not dealing with the red bar. You're dealing with a fucking green bar.
you're thinking,
The
I'm
green
so
bar.
far removed from getting.
Red bar, here's my fan theory fiction about red bar, is that he calls it red bar because that's the fucking color of the bar that moves across the screen. I think that might be why he calls it red bar. There was a homeless guy that called himself Red Bar too. I think that's why Red Bar called it Red Bar. But I think the name comes from that red bar you watch on YouTube. The red bar. This is straight up, this is fan fiction shit, but I think reason why Mike David calls his show Red Bar is because of that red bar and you play. Well, with Rumble, you have the green bar. I'm starting to talk like Mike David right now. I love it, man.
Getting them to love me, that it'll never work. No. If
green bar.
somebody hates your guts and they're yelling at you, you're much closer to getting them to love you than they are if you started off with, oh, you're here. Who cares?
The green bar.
Telling you, man. Patrice taught me that. If I can get you to hate me, I can definitely get you to fuck me later.
Yeah.
And it's like he said, you gotta make them feel
Yeah,
something.
man. True, dude.
Jim Edwards said the same principle applies in sales. it applies. It's basic human psychology. It applies everywhere in terms of, trust me, you want to be remembered. You want people to know who the fuck you are, care about who the fuck you are, make them care. As long as they care. That's the problem in this situation. Look at Ashley.
Bunch of Karens.
She cares too much. That's like everybody when like Ethan Van Sciver was criticizing Nick Rekieta and his performance against Keanu, and he was like, "Yeah, Keanu's an idiot, but you were yelling so much it seemed like you cared."
Ooh, I got one concurrent viewer, 20 views down.
Arizona to LA to meet someone. What like?
Yeah, more than one.
I might
Need something.
Russ,
but yeah.
Dude, I might be doing YouTube sucks so bad I might have to do a Rumble stream because they don't copyright. Dual stream. All right. I hope that explained it, Russ.
Yeah, no, but that, you don't think the whole experience was a date?
Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit like upset, Kevin. Like I'm very fired up because he's lying and he's like been lying.
If you make your own video streaming website, Russ, if you make your own website and you get streaming on there, you can copyright whatever you want to. They're not going to, the FCC or whoever's in control of YouTube's copyrights, they're not going to, unless you get really big, they're not going to fucking bother you. This is what Mike David does. This is what Legion of Skanks does. They have their own website. It's very fucking great business. I've talked to Russ about, I'm just trying to start an LLC. It's a very good idea. If I make Cool Boy an LLC, then every fucked up thing I've said to somebody and pissed them off, like you have to go to court with a corporation, with a business. It's a great weapon for not getting sued. I'll tell you that much. An LLC.
No.
Great way to get a loan from the bank too, to be honest.
Oh, I am not
On top of all the other shit, like with all the Melton stuff, I'm just kind of like,
this is not for everybody. Listen, I'm on 5 hours on a 5-hour show. This is not for everybody. That's a fact, Jack. That's literally a fact, Jack. And again, a lot of people here are great. Some of the funniest people I've ever interacted with are in the chat here on the show.
Fuck you, Kevin. Kevin Brennan he almost took one of my channels down. I was recording his show. He would stop on YouTube and then he put it on his Patreon. But he would stop if you didn't catch the show live. He put it on his Patreon so you get to buy an episode of MLC. Misery Loves Company. Kevin Brennan, his show fucking sucks. It comes from a place of negativity and it really fucking sucks. I hate Kevin Brennan. I think when Kevin Brennan let his people fucking strike me, when Kevin Brennan said, "Hey, it's okay, man. It's all right. If you restream me, nothing bad's going to happen to you." Like, I swear to God, a couple days after that, fucking Kevin Brennan straight up fucking it was his assistant that did it, but Kevin was like, "Hey, man, yeah, man, strike this motherfucker." After Kevin said I could fucking re-steal his content, Melton was using my content for a while. That's how Melton knows Schoolboy, to be honest. Yeah, fuck Kevin Brennan. This guy's not even funny. He gets really mad. Imagine you're a comedian and people only know you as the mad comic. Just a comic that gets mad all the time. What a shitty fucking life, man. You got to be the fun 420 comic. You got to smoke weed, man. Kevin Brennan don't know how to smoke weed, man. Kevin, you have to be Rastaman. Rastaman, Kevin. Oh, David Folds is in town. What up, David? I hope the internet hasn't been too tough to you, brother. Yeah, Kevin Brennan's a lot like a Sam Hill type. The only difference between Kevin Brennan and Sam Hill is that Kevin Brennan actually had some success in his life as being an entertainer, and Sam has no fucking. Sam Hill has, like, he's gonna die as Sam Hill. No one's gonna know the real guy. He doesn't cam up. It's fucking. What a fucking. The problem about Sam Hill is, man, he used to be really popular. People used to like him, but now it seems like he's really stale. I heard he's not even talking on his show anymore. He just is scared and does chat. Man, Sam Hill's really a pathetic fucking little loser. If I were Sam Hill, I would self-delete pronto right away, bro. If I were Sam Hill, I would self-delete so bad. And I would cease to exist off the history books, man. I have to tell you about Sam Hill, man. He's a tough dude. But he's very dumb and he's stupid and he's the worst man that ever existed in the world, Sam Hill. What a fucking loser. What a loser. Sam had the whole world in his hands, man. He let it go. He's just not popular anymore. No one cares about Sam Hill. Miss Hill? How many coconuts did Miss? I imagine Sam's wife goes to the grocery store and she comes back with a bunch of like grocery sacks, but they're all full of coconuts. Sam Hill's wife is into coconuts. She's where she comes from. They don't have money or currency. They have coconuts. A coconut. Sam Hill's wife's a coconut woman. That's pretty racist, right? That's funny racist. A coconut woman. Sam Hill's wife is a motherfucking coconut collector, dude.
Oh, et cetera,
Well, I feel like you're not being funny and saying
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
I don't want to be a part of it then. Maybe
I know. I get it.
You're literally on it right now.
Here. But again,
even the blackout drunk gets it.
It's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. It's not where this world is not for everybody.
2020, you fucking drunk idiot. Shut up. Why am I here?
What about 2020?
Yeah.
He said, why are you here? I said, I've known Kevin since 2020.
Hold on a second. Actually, we are supposed to be spending. We are supposed to be spending.
All right, well, that's not very productive, Ashley.
Tell me what you're thinking on your mind. We all want to know.
Wait, let me ask you something. Don't jump in. Do you think Mr. Kelly said?
And by the way, I can tell Ashley was probably kind of a piece of ass at some point, but I don't know what it is, man. Those Cummings girls, they age like plantains.
Drinking problem, or you think he's a little dumb?
Whitney Cummings has always looked 45.
And a drinking problem.
I don't know. I do not know the man. I met him one time in my life. Okay. I will never, ever let somebody come stay at my house or trust someone to stay there. But I think when you drink like that, it does something to your brain.
Because a lot of people want to help Miss.
I think he probably stayed one night, but he probably counts it the way vacation packages count things, where they're like, that's right, you're going to have a beautiful 6 days, 5 nights at the blah, blah, blah.
Like Roy Willis, he's giving him good advice, and Mr. Kill.
All right, I'm back, my brothers and sisters. I'm back, man. I'm back, my brothers and sisters. I have to tell you, I've been thinking about
Heard you say Kevin's show from his perspective is basically just watching other people as irrelevant as him yell at each other while he barely pays attention and misremembers 90% of what's said.
Yeah, that's on purpose, though.
Hey, that's what I do.
Just rejects it.
Permacell.
So,
hey, folks.
I don't give advice, period. But I would say that, and I definitely never, ever, because Kevin, I think you know what I went through with the rehab thing, the fake rehab thing. I don't ever
fake rehab.
Like, tell people that they need rehab, but I think that he could benefit from some kind of like reduction.
What fake rehab thing?
In alcohol or some kind of path that entails that.
Yeah, man.
Actually, one year's
David Foles, are you Irish? Are you Scottish? I'm actually a 33-degree Freemason, brother, of the Scottish Rite, brother. I like to do an impression where I'm a Freemason, brother. I'm fucking, I sound like a fucking, like, militia man, crazy man, but I'm like, yeah, man, I'm actually a Freemason.
something. I generally like you.
Well,
he's still shooting his shot. Look at him. He's
damn,
like,
dude.
I still like you.
Lying about me for 2 weeks, telling people.
Oh, is this fucking, who's this lady?
Why would you say that? You said I'm dating Ashley.
What did I lie about?
I don't know you.
What did I lie about?
You said you're dating Ashley
you don't
Cummings.
Oh, that's
No, I
that's
do
fucking
not.
Ash, that's a sister. Yeah, I've seen her on fucking some. I could become friends with this woman. I could make this woman my little fucking. I could stir her emotions up and make her next husband if I wanted to, man. She's old though. She's real old.
Fucking clip of it. There is a fucking clip of it. You're such a lying, drunk piece of shit. There's a clip of it, and I sent it to you on Saturday.
Is this Ashley Cummings? Ashley Cummings, her sister's Aunt Tony Cummings. Yeah, dude. It's my next wife, bro. I like to fantasize about marrying women I see on StreamYard links. Pretty cool, man.
That is the only thing we have.
Pretty cool way to live your life.
I said, please clear this up, and you said I will.
I cleared up with you.
Shut
Yeah, that guy's drunk as fuck.
I love it. Like,
What's Stuttering John? Who's that guy?
I am fascinated watching the Dabblerverse.
It's fascinating. Mercy is correct. This is fucking fascinating as fuck, dude. Mersh gives a great breakdown of these fucking Dabbleverse dorks. The Dabbleverse dorkverse. Ooh, I wouldn't be part of that. A bunch of dorks doing a nerd ass dark chat. I'm Matthew McConaughey. Hey. Matthew McConaughey, guys.
Because, you know what? It's...
3 concurrent viewers.
I
up in the
imagine
house.
that this
3
is
concurrent
what
viewers.
it feels like to be in Starfleet.
What the fuck? Now Mercer's talking about nerd ass
just
dork
roam
shit.
around.
Now Mercer's talking about dork ass nerd shit. Starfleet? I would fucking. If you ever catch me saying the phrase Starfleet, I'm fucking self-deleting. I'm out of this world, dude.
Through space, finding all these different civilizations and stuff,
I'm
right?
feeling like Tim Dillon.
And it's like the
Look at him.
Dabblerverse is almost like a perfect copy of like Virgie said earlier, the pre-organized blood sports era, and the Discord
Blood
arguing
sports.
era, and
I love that. I love fucking blood sports people. The gayest fucking people I've ever imagined come from the blood sports community. What fucking a weird group of individuals.
IP2 even. Like, I just see...
IP2 rules. I always like IP2. I hope IP2 makes a fucking comeback. The RV, those first 2 years, fucking ruled. IP2 was fucking... They were dominant. Even when they were done, they're still dominated. I imagine everybody that was in IP2 at that point when they were really cooking, I imagine most of those people were in prison or dead. Like, that was a fucking... That's the kind of thing. That's too extreme. You're getting crazy.
I watched all these
What has Baked Alaska been up to? Nobody even fucking knows. Mersh has fucking, in my world, Mersh has like fucking been creating content and doing way better than fucking Baked Alaska. And Baked Alaska, remember when Baked Alaska made fun of Mersh? Let's watch that clip. Fuck, that's so funny. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very manic right now. I need to get monetized. I have to do it the safe way. And I have to go to Safeway, the grocery store too. Do it the safe way. You go to. I'm just doing a Johnny Depp impression at this point. I'm Johnny Depp, guys. What are you gonna do? Hey guys, me Johnny Depp. Faceplay night's gonna be. I think Faceplay night's gonna be on a Friday. Faceplay. They both start. Faceplay Friday. Faceplay is gonna be a good show, guys. Baked Alaska makes fun of Merch. Hey, mischievous. I'm in Bono.
Hello and welcome back to another video today, really discussing the material of Mersh from Nightwave Radio getting jumped. Not jumped, but, you know, basically confronted by
IP2.
Baked
IP2 never dies, bro. I think they're dead. Fuck.
Alaska, right? So
I was good friends with some of the IP2 people. I hope they're still around. Fuck. I don't know what IP2's been doing.
Well, Commander himself, just kidding, basically pulled up, and we'll see what happens. This is a, you know, excellent slide presentation I made in 15 minutes, and I'm going to show you what the hell is going on here. So first of all, we start off with Baked, obviously.
What the fuck is Ice Poseidon up to? Dude, I gave fucking Ice Poseidon like 15 rubies. You know what's that cost? Fucking on fucking prism.com, man. Ice Poseidon owes me money. Fuck Ice Poseidon, dude. Yeah, Baked Alaska was definitely a Fed, Russ. No doubt about that. He was at January 6th. He went to jail for like 60 days, but never did any prison time. Baked Alaska is a big time federal agent. Get real scared. I'm getting shadow banned now. I can't talk about that, Russ. Sorry.
Obviously turning on the camera. I think he sees with his naked eye, you know, like from 20 feet away, Mersh walking up the street in Tampa or whatever part of Florida. I know nothing about it. And basically the point is that
I have no problem with federal agents. I actually think they're the coolest people in the world. CIA is one step ahead. But the FBI is always grounded, man. I love my federal officers. Shout outs. I'm not a Fed. I'm just friends with all the Feds, man. Pretty cool, man.
He has been talking mad shit about Baked Alaska for months, whereas Baked has barely acknowledged his existence, from what I can tell.
How you become
it basically boiled down to a confrontation. All right, now you're.
Oh shit! Mersh called the fucking FBI on fucking David Walsh and other people. Ian Ellis, fucking who is he? Yeah, you call Mersh could definitely be a Fed, no doubt about it. Mersh has called the FBI on people, on grown men, for picking on him. Mersh is a piece of shit. But man, he streams every night, dude. That's what I gotta do.
See who's gonna win this. First of all, Bake doesn't show his body in this video, but it is going to be important.
Yeah, Team Mersh,
for example,
man.
This is what he looks like. I got this video from, I think, this year. So this is what he looks like. As you can see here, he's probably, I would say, overweight, but he's not obese. He's like in the standard range of fat, right? Whereas
standard range of fat. That's funny. Standard range of fat. That just means you're like a regular guy. Standard range of fat, yeah.
Going on with Mersh here from Nightwave Radio, and again, this is important for the confrontation. Okay, so Big Alaska can stand to lose 20 pounds, but he's definitely.
I don't care. I'm only getting 2 to 3 concurrent viewers at a time. I don't care, dude. Give me the watch hours. I have the subscriptions. YouTube's even kind of fucking picky about the subscriptions, right? It used to be, they made the new rule. You have 500 subs, you can get monetized. I think it's still hard for people with less than 1,000 subs to get monetized. I have the subs. I just have to be a good boy, and I have to fucking not use copyrighted music. A lot of these videos on YouTube are copyrighted. I wish there was a thing on YouTube where they'd be like, all right, this video, if you use it, it's going to be copyrighted. Like if you're using if you start doing streaming and you're using a fucking clip from Vice, YouTube should be like, yeah, okay, you can live stream, but if you use this video, Vice is probably going to fucking shut this down right away because they're the biggest copyright people. NFL, not F. That's the World Wildlife Foundation. The WWE, they fucking UFC. Those things fucking strike you down right away. It'd be nice if YouTube would be like, and then there's more obscure shit like fucking stupid videos from certain TV shows, and then when you play, you can play them on YouTube, but if you put them in your live stream and you're playing from YouTube, you'll get a copyright strike. It's like, well, YouTube, please help me out with this. If I can't use this video on my stream, be like a box. Be like, if you use this, you will be struck. You'll be copyright violated. Tell me that, YouTube, please. I know your leader died, Susan Wojcicki. She got cancer and she had fast cancer, man. That's a billionaire CEO that died early. That's crazy. Susan Wojcicki. We'll get into that next time,
welcome back to another video.
Let's watch some merch.
And basically, the point is that
I'm getting crazy,
has
man.
been talking mad shit about Baked Alaska for months, whereas Baked has barely acknowledged his existence, from what I can tell. And obese. Okay, so we move on, and we start out. Okay, so this is from Baked Alaska's POV, and we can already see Mersh is looking pretty bad. And part of the reason why it is hilarious is because Mersh
stopped drinking though, man. I gotta give it for the Mersh, man.
Been saying for the past 2-ish months that he has been working out, right? And of course, that's going to be important to really make a mention of, because obviously, when you're looking at a guy such as him, you would think, okay, well, this guy, if anything, should have started working out 2 years ago. But that's okay, better late than never. And people say, well, Mersh, why haven't you lost the weight? It's been 2 months. And then he'll say, well, yeah, I've lost 13 pounds. And you know what? That's pretty slow. And then he'll say, well, I'm old and I'm a fat fuck. Well, I'm pretty sure being 38 is not old to the point where your metabolism is like less than half of what it should be for a teenager. Yeah, is there maybe like a 20% difference? Sure, but it isn't to the extent where you'd be like, okay, well, when I was 20, I would have lost 30 or 40 pounds in 2 months. But frankly, with this, the way I am now, being old, pushing 40, I'm definitely only losing like 15. I don't think that's realistic, but you know what? Fine, fuck it. All right. So as you can see here, he's a lot fatter than Baked Alaska. I think if Baked Alaska is one standard deviation from the norm, I would say that Mersh is easily 3. And don't even get me started on Royce Lopez from Daywave and Revenge of the Sis. And again, I don't really care if they're fat, but like for them to say like, oh, I'm working out, he talks about it a lot, that's pretty annoying. I don't like when people mention that they're working out. If you're working out, just fucking do it. If you're losing weight, don't tell people you're going to do it, just do it. And when people point it out, well, good for you. Okay, I don't care. Don't be a woman. Don't be talking about, oh, I lost 10 pounds. Oh, I worked out today. I don't care, son. How old are you? 14? Or you telling me about your practice today? I don't give a shit. So,
oh, damn. I was muted.
It's very annoying. And then when you pull up in person and you're like, okay, it's been several weeks.
I'm saying, Mersh, this was when Mersh was fucking, fuck. Mersh. Dude, look at Mersh. Look at Mersh. This is so funny. This is so fucking funny. All right, so Mersh, this is a time when Mersh was like, Mersh has gotten sober. I think he's lost weight from being sober from alcohol. But Mersh, this was a time when Mersh was like, I have a little track around my backyard. I'll do the Mersh impression. Yeah, hey guys, yeah. I actually have this, there's actually a little track around my backyard, dude. And it's like, it's like, yeah, I jog around the track and I'm watching my calories, man. And sometimes I wear a backpack when I jog. I put my ammunition from his guns in his backpack. But at this point, Mersh had no ammunition. So he's like putting a little bit of these little fucking ammunition tanks in his fucking backpack. And Mersh is like, I run the whole track, man. I'm losing a lot of weight. And Mersh said all this, and then Baked Alaska confronted him. And this is what he looked like. Like, no, dude, you're not doing any fucking workout, exercise. You're so fucking fat. I've never been this fat. And if I was this fat, I'd be wearing baggy clothes. I wouldn't be wearing a skin tight fucking t-shirt. What the fuck, Mersh? Why are you wearing a skin tight? I'd be wearing like layers on top of layers. I'm getting fat, but I'm not as fat as Mersh. I'd be wearing an XL t-shirt. I wouldn't be wearing like a fucking skin tight fucking shirt.
You look the exact same to me. Okay, well, I've only lost 13 pounds. Okay, well, that tells you more about the lack of commitment. If you've been saying, okay, you're on a diet and you are working out, then you should be losing a lot more. Okay, so the fact that you're not losing about like 2 pounds a week, or at the very least 10 pounds a month, is pretty pathetic. But anyways, we'll move on to the next slide right here. So Baked points out, Mersh, you've been talking a lot of shit. Fight me, bro. Oh my god, you're fat as fuck, bro. And that's funny, right? So then Mersh says, "Oh, really?" And then he points it out like, "Oh, I'm such a loser. Look at me, bro." So of course he does that like a complete, I don't know, self-defeatist mood, honestly. So again, he's like, "Oh, I'm self-conscious about it. Here, I'm gonna tap my stomach. Bam, I'm fat. Really?" So that's your best defense. Then he waddles away, of course, with the love handles poking out. And again, I'm making fun of him because of hypocrisy and the vibe of it, okay? Nothing personal against Mersh. I really don't care. I watch Revenge of the Sis almost every day. And so far as I see most of their content, besides Royce, because I think he's boring. But in general, I do watch Nightwave occasionally, and I will watch their main podcast at noon.
Yeah, I told Russell. Yeah, Russell, I got to say, Mersh, he was working out. He was going to the gym and shit. He showed pictures and shit. And he looks okay. He looks healthy. He looks fat as fuck. That shirt does not do you. Wearing a skin tight shirt is not fair to your advantage in social situations. If you're a guy with a little bit of chub, you know what I mean? But yeah, Mersh has stopped drinking lately. And that's fucking, I think it's number one. No, don't drink, especially if you're a white, Irish, fucking white ass guy. Yeah, you just gotta fucking, yeah, maybe drink on the weekends. This is what I've been doing, man. It helps. I don't think drinking is very good for you. It's good at feeling good, getting loose, talking shit. But yeah, I think the quitting the alcohol, binge drinking every night. I think if you stop doing that, you're going to live a longer life. I don't know if it's going to be a happier life. Yeah. It's possible.
And on double speed, the day comes out. So that's that. As you can see here, after he walks away like a little bitch. Baked points it out, right? And of course, you can see police lights, I believe, on the other side, reflective on the window, and to the left of what you're looking at right now. So of course, there's going to be a lot of conflict in this general area of Ybor or whatever it is called in I believe southern Florida. But ultimately,
no, I think Mersh is a very picky guy for us. Well, let me fucking pop your shit on my chat. People know what context it is. All right, this is my messages, people. Very easy to follow. If you can spell, grammar, you're a grammar, right? He probably was eating pizza every day too. Russell, Cook, 7'6". I think he's probably burning a lot of calories. He's probably eating like shit though. I imagine Mersh has the palate of a fucking toddler, dude. Mersh probably likes pepperoni pizza, probably likes chicken nuggets. Mersh has one of those, what do you call it? A very limited sense of like high class culture and like taste. Mersh lacks that. I understand why though. His upbringing. Yeah. Not sophisticated, I would say. Mersh is not the most sophisticated guy in the world. He's not even the coolest guy in the room. 45% of the time. That means Mersh is mostly the coolest guy in the room. Yeah, but he's probably got like a toddler's palate. I say a lot of these fucking boomers, they have entitlement. Gen Xers, they have a toddler's palate. They like toddler food. Little babies. The millennials really got it right, man. The millennials, I'm a millennial, man. I'm a mid-age millennial. To say we really got it right, man. We were right about the internet. Oh, Gen X. You guys had Nirvana. That's pretty cool. Okay. So the 90s is known for Nirvana. The Twains to the early 2000s, they're known for fucking Britney Spears, dude. Limp Bizkit. Oh, Nirvana's better than Limp Bizkit. You're right. You are right. If you were to say Nirvana is just much better than Limp Bizkit. Yeah, I grew up after 9/11. I was into Limp Bizkit. Yeah, and I realized, well, I grew up with, and when I was a little kid, I was Nirvana, MTV. Yeah, man, this is a really cultural change in society. I listen to Limp Bizkit, and I'm like, this is garbage. This is trash, man. Limp Bizkit suck. Cast and Blast. Oh, homeboy, Cast and Blast. Cast and Blast? You and dawgo? You and dawgo? Dawgo, man?
That's not the point. Now, Mersh will cope and try to obscure the facts with
Cope away, Mersh.
Him basically saying, well, there's cops everywhere. When am I going to fight him? First of all, when he confronted you those first 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure the thought of the cops didn't cross through your brain.
That's not the point.
Moment.
Now,
in that case,
Mersh will cope and try to obscure the facts
with a deal in your head at the time.
Cope away, Mersh.
Him basically saying, well, there's cops everywhere. Okay, first of all. Second of all, if it's very obvious on a live stream that's very easily recorded that he was the one that provoked you, then again, the cops are be more differential on a flight having actually got multiple days. Like, ask real quick. They say, well, you know what? Fighting is stupid. I'll roast you. No, well, I don't know. Mersh will as well. I have very little interaction.
Shut this guy up.
From the Revenge of the Sith. What the?
are you doing? Wow.
Look who you're talking to.
Yeah. Damn, you're fat as fuck. Holy shit.
I mean, look unfair.
Yeah.
Camera.
No, I'm great.
Merch called him fat though. Yeah, let's be picked Alaska.
Oh yeah, why don't you fight me, bitch? Talk some more shit. Yeah.
Merch is about to fucking blow up, motherfucker. Merch is about to fucking, yeah, you want to talk shit? Fucking kill you. I'll fucking punch you out. Merch and that shit. Fuck this. If I met Merch in person, I would be like, dude, you make me laugh a lot. I ain't scared of your physical. I ain't scared of you in a fight. You should have killed. I would have killed Baked Alaska in Minecraft.
Trying to do that right now? Yeah.
Oh, this guy's Baked Alaska is a fad. Yeah, you're not gonna win against a fad. Your life's gonna be fucked up later. But yeah, a young fad like Baked Alaska. Yeah, it's better just not even to get into that. Merce is correct. Merce wins.
Oh, he runs like a coward.
No, there's cameras everywhere. If you start a fight, you're getting sued. What the fuck?
Oh, like a coward. Fuck.
What the fuck? What a crazy situation. I forgot Mersh and Baked Alaska got fucking hooked up. That's so funny.
Fucking coward, fat fuck. Mersh, like.
I think Mersh won. I'm still watching Mersh. I'm not watching Baked Alaska, to be honest. I'm not watching Baked Alaska every night. Get swatted. Baked Alaska's life, even if he is a fed, people are still calling the police on him to kidnap him from his house. Yeah. I'd never be a fed, man.
Like a coward. He won't fight me. Dude, I couldn't believe he's so fucking fat. This guy's been talking shit to me on the internet for like the past 5 years.
That's a maniacal fucking laugh. Let's hear that again.
Past 5 years. For like the past 5 years. For like the shit to me on the internet. This guy's been. This guy's been talking shit to me on the internet. This guy's been talking shit.
That's a Joker style laugh.
Shit to me on the internet for like the past 5 years. Holy shit. I just challenged him to a fight. Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass bitch. He said something.
If he challenged you to a fight,
yeah.
you know who he was. Why didn't you say it? Why didn't you just clean the spot and then say motherfucker?
Because so you can't do things like that.
None of you people know me. You know what I mean? Like it's funny when like a random person on the internet goes, "I know you, dude. You don't. Yeah, you are, dude." Am I?
What the fuck?
Am I? Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like I'm lying?
Look at you. Which eye? Look at this fucking Mercer's eyes have been fucked up forever, dog. Forever, dog. Look at those eyes. Look. Look at that eye. I had an old dog. She was an old fucking golden retriever. She had eyes like Merce. The only person I know who was cross-eyed in my family was a fucking dog. My pet. Dude. Mersh, you should have had those eyes looked at back in 2016. Dude, he was made. Before the Bible. What's this shit about? What?
You think you know the story?
Yeah.
The poor boy.
I know the story
magic
about the
beans,
Bible.
and a beanstalk that grows into the clouds, with a giant waiting at the top. But what if I told you Jack and the Beanstalk is older than the Bible, older than the pyramids, older than writing itself?
I'd say you're a psycho bitch. Telling me that shit. in today's society.
Because buried beneath this children's tale lies a secret, a story passed down by word of mouth for over 5,000 years, a tale of giants, of gods, and something far darker. Once you hear the truth behind Jack and the Beanstalk, you'll never see it the same way again.
What is it called? Jack off in my beans a cock? Only story I know.
Again. Welcome back, Darklings. Before we unearth the secrets of Jack and the Beanstalk, let's begin with the version you think you know.
Yes.
Once upon a time, in a small cottage on the edge of a village, there lived a widow and her only son, a boy named Jack.
All right, this is gay. I'm losing viewers. The fuck? Yes, fucking bullshit, man. Let's look at something. What was I looking at earlier? I have my gems. I collect the gems. The history. Watch later your videos. Your videos are very good. You're a Russian, man. I tell you, you're Russian. Come on. Too lazy. I've been a little lazy. Yes, man. A history. Of the history. The history is part of the mystery, man. I have to watch this every.
Get myself naked.
Yeah,
and I think I know what my problems are. Like it's pretty damn obvious.
Yeah,
when you're me looking in the mirror naked. But I feel like if I were more tan, that would help me get like a handle on my problems. I'd probably be fine if I was more tan. Like, but a lot though.
I may be manic, but at least I'm tan.
Yeah, exactly. And to spin up my new personality, I think I need to be tan.
I want you to call me Tan Sam. Mm-hmm. It's more fun that way. Caribbean Tan Sam.
Actually, no, you would be calling me Michael Knight in this scenario.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now who is that?
It's just you could rename what's stopping somebody from renaming themselves.
True. What would you rename yourself if you had to?
Michael Knight.
That's a cool name.
What about you?
Mike Knight.
You would be Mike Knight.
Mike. No. You know what's funny is I played football with this kid. He was a black kid, and all the other black kids used to pick on this one kid. Mm-hmm. And his name was Robert Gamble, and his name was Rob Gamble.
That's a good name.
Rob
Gamble. Yeah. Like Rob Gamble, though. It's like its name's like Steel Crimer. Like it's kind of funny. They used to pick on this fat kid so bad.
Steel Crimer.
Like Steel Crimer.
Rob
Gambler.
Robber Gambler. Yeah. Damn.
Robber Gambler.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Well, do you remember that shooting that was done by Robert Crimo?
Mm-mm.
That was a scary one.
Was he black?
Robert
No.
Crimo?
Nah, I was gonna say there's no Crimo.
Yeah, Crimo.
Whoa.
Yeah, and there were like some videos released of his like hideaway stash, secret room stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He had kind of like a blade. He had like a drippy aesthetic, and I think he took videos with like a VHS camera or something, if I recall correctly.
So he thought he was like a Wesley Snipes level guy, kind of guy.
Oh, let me look him up real quick.
Rob Crimo sounds like something that popped out of the fourth dimension that should be a shadow.
Yeah,
like something like that. Sounds like a video game in the world.
Yeah, sentenced to life. Kid's a demon, but this guy right here.
Oh my God, he looks like a long neck.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah,
Robert Crimo.
Whoa, man.
I'm surprised there's not more of those guys.
Look that up. Robert Crimo. I know some bad serial killers, Scott. I know some bad guys. I'm a fan of some of their works. I'm the Prince of Darkness. I'm the Principality of the Air. guy. Holy shit.
Killing 7 people.
Well,
This morning, the man accused of killing 7 people at the July 4th parade in Highland Park, Illinois, has refused a plea deal, dashing the hope.
I believe in Highland Park's in Chicago, right? I don't know.
Hopes of the victims' families who had hoped to avoid a trial.
The day you saw absolute, unadulterated evil.
This is a weird one. That's a weird one.
Looming trial, knowing that he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail.
I was hoping for closure. I that's what, that was my...
I think Ramo Crimo had music videos. Check it out. Yeah.
Wow. So today, earlier this morning, somebody wanted to send a message and remind everybody of the violent history of America.
Oh, shit.
Right on their birthday.
Oh, let's see if guys.
In this particular case, the feds did their investigation real fast, and they came up with a guy, a person of interest.
Authorities are now looking for a 22-year-old man named Robert E. Crimo III as a person of interest in this latest tragedy in America.
They said this guy is 5'10", 120 pounds, of Italian descent. But they also put out there that this guy goes by the name of...
Italian descent? Whoa, dude. Bad, man.
Awake the Rapper.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi there, kids. Welcome to the...
This music so...
Now, when you look up Awake the Rapper, you see that he puts up a few videos of the same song called On My Mind.
You're always on my mind.
Not good.
I wanna make you move.
And the crazier part of this song is they have images. They had one scene at the end that I saw that was very eerie, which he was pretty much, I don't know, giving away signs that...
This is MK Mind Ultra. Project Monarch, my generation. We're called Project Monarch. Dude. Honestly. It's Project Monarch. Yeah. It was MK Ultra in the 60s, the 70s. And then they squashed that. They said, we're done with that. And then they created Project Monarch in the 90s. That's why you have so many fucking hot news anchors. Project Monarch seemed like it's pretty cool. It's more insane than fucking MK Ultra. Hey, Vietnam happened a long time ago. Let's get off Vietnam.
Guys, he's got 47 tattooed on his face. Yo.
What's 47?
I don't know. Damn.
Big John Lynch football player fan?
He is awake to... Oh, my...
I'm a David Lynch style film critic. Yes. So, yeah. I'm going to look this up. This is like, I need to get monetized. I need people to watch me. I'm showing you what I do when I'm on the internet. Project Monarch. What was that in the 90s? It's still going on, folks. They might have crashed the left. Broke on. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, man. This is like what happened in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Trying to explain to Betty Spaghetti what happened. Yeah, we're gonna watch. We'll watch. Project Monarch coming at you. Didn't mean to blast you. Oh.
Should the federal government exercise any control over these drugs? And if so, why?
It's a simple matter from our point of view that you can't let something get out into general distribution until it has shown some therapeutic potential. And it has shown it under certain conditions, and you can predict fairly well what's going to happen when you give this drug to a large number of people. This hasn't been shown yet. So we have to be very careful in trying to carry out the necessary research that's going to establish whether or not it has a significant therapeutic potential for people. If it does...
Questions that must be answered. And because we do not know enough, the United States government controls the manufacture and use of this drug in the interest of all the people. Like all the new drugs, the government feels that a reasonable degree of controlled scientific investigation must provide the answers.
Monarch programming is a method of mind control used by numerous organizations for covert purposes. It is a continuation of Project MK Ultra, a mind control program developed by the CIA and tested on military personnel and civilians. The methods are astonishingly sadistic. Its entire purpose is to traumatize the victim, and the expected results are horrifying.
This is some CIA shit. The real shit is more supernatural. More insane.
The creation of a mind control slave could be triggered.
This is just basic CIA shit. Yeah.
At any time to perform any action required by the handler. While mass media ignores this issue, over 2 million Americans have gone through the horrors of this program. We will look at the origins of the Monarch programming and some of its methods.
Monarch was weirder. That was more fucking, that was less LSD than MK Ultra and more like, what do you call, like antidepressants, like Prozac, that kind of shit. That's what Project Monarch was about. It's probably the most fucking evil one. Honest. Well, there's more evil than that. But yeah, it's not a good one. And the fucking, I would have rather been in this program in the 1960s and 70s. You get free acid, LSD, shrooms, then the 90s come about. You're taking antidepressants. Antidepressants fucking suck. Sorry to tell you, everybody, that's the worst type of drug to be prescribed, an antidepressant. Well, they fuck you up, man. Like, 60s and 70s were cooler with their mind-altering government programs. Yeah. Give me something that actually makes you feel. Give me some acid. Give me some spoons. Some DMT. Then in the 90s, they're like, yeah, let's do some fucking antidepressants. And what the fuck? whoever's in charge of the American government, people that are mind altering people, make the drugs fun. Make the drugs fucking fun. You're gonna get a much better yield to your fucking federal agents, the fucking idiots.
And symbolism.
There's too much fear. We're entering the age of Aquarius, to be honest. Yeah, when we're all done with this fucking fear bullshit, fuck you, to be honest.
Monarch programming is a mind control technique compromising elements of ritual abuse and multiple personality disorder. It utilizes a combination of psychology and neuroscience to create within the slaves an altered persona that can be triggered and programmed by the handlers. Monarch slaves are used by organizations connected with the world elites in fields such as military, sex slavery, and the entertainment industry. Throughout the course of history, several accounts have been recorded describing the rituals and practices resembling mind control. One of the earliest writings giving reference to the use of occultism to manipulate the mind can be found in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It is a compilation of rituals heavily studied by the occult scholars, which describes methods of torture and intimidation to create trauma, the use of potions, drugs, and the casting of spells, hypnotism, ultimately resulting in the total enslavement of the initiate. It is, however, during the 20th century that mind control became a
This is the LSD shit.
Science in the modern sense of the term, where thousands of subjects have been systematically observed, documented, and experimented on. One of the first methodical studies on trauma-based mind control was conducted by Joseph Mengele, a physician.
The Angel of Death? Joseph Mengele?
Physician working in Nazi concentration camps. He initially gained notoriety for being one of the SS physicians who supervised the selection of arriving prisoners, determining who was to be killed and who was to become a forced laborer. However, he is mostly known for performing grisly human experiments on camp inmates, including children, for which Mengele was called the Angel of Death. Mengele is infamous for his sordid human experiments on concentration camp prisoners, especially on twins. A part of his work that is rarely mentioned, however, is his research on mind control. Much of his research in this field was confiscated by the Allies and is still classified to this day. Dr. Joseph Mengele of Auschwitz notoriety was the principal developer of the trauma-based Monarch Project and the CIA's MKUltra mind control programs. Mengele and approximately 5,000 other high-ranking Nazis were secretly moved into the United States and South America in the aftermath of World War II in what was known as Operation Paperclip. The Nazis continued their work in developing mind control and rocketry technologies in secret underground military bases. The only thing the public were told about was the rocketry work with former Nazi star celebrities like Werner von Braun. The killers, torturers, and mutilators of innocent human beings were kept discreetly out of sight, but busy in U.S. underground military facilities. Mengele's research served as a basis for the covert, illegal CIA human research program named MKUltra. Project MKUltra ran from the early 1950s to at least the late 1960s, using American and Canadian.
The black nobility, they've been brainwashing their children since the beginning of, let's say, Christianity. Yeah. They taught the CIA how to do some of these mind control tricks. But people like the DuPont family is a very good one to fucking talk about. They like that family. They were doing old school fucking black nobility mind control of a child. Oh, it gets insane. They have they're so rich. They have back in the 80s, they had hologram machines, which would bring back their dead Canaanite fucking god it's insane. The bloodlines are nuts. I tried to do, I don't know if Betty was there one night. I tried to do the reading of Bloodlines Illuminati through AI reading it. I got shadow banned. Pretty bad, man. Boulets are the black Freemasons. Like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, those are boulets. Rich black people, Oprah is a boulet. That's like the secret society black family. The boulets. It's funny because, like, yeah, race doesn't really matter. Your family's got enough money. Boulet. Let's watch fucking. I hate fucking LeBron James, dude. He's satanic as fuck. And he worships the boulets, the black secret society family. Like the top one. LeBron pregame. This one's fucking nuts. Watch this shit. Watch this one. This is fucking nuts. LeBron's right in there. Fuck LeBron. Michael Jordan's much better than you, LeBron. You bitch. That's fucking crazy. This fucking Miami one is nuts. Man. Miami. Devil horns, dog. 3-6. Till I die. My nigga. I might have scrubbed it.
I remember my dad's dad, my grandfather, telling me about Blood Simple and explaining the ending of Blood Simple. And then there's this movie where the guy gets a knife stuck in his hand and he can't get out, so he starts shooting through the wall. You see the shafts of light as the bullet holes go through, and him explaining that to me. And the water, the drop of water on the sink at the end. And then I remember him telling my dad and I about it. Yeah.
My doggos. My friends. And I need your view hours. I have more than enough subs. I can make money doing this for a living after I watch Merch. Man, dude, I'm cleaning up the crap outside the streets. I'm working for 12 cents on a goddamn penny. The Chinese have taken my life over, making no money. I work in a factory. This is my only time off right now. This is my lunch break. I'm working at a goddamn Chinese factory. I want to make my dream grow. I am a dream grower. I'm a dream grower, man. I need you guys to give me the view hours. I need the viewing hours so I can get monetized. Maybe one day I'm in Pakistani heaven. I have enough view hours. Maybe I go to 7-Eleven, Maybe I own a 7-Eleven. Maybe I'm Indian now. I'm Indian, man. Ah, cool. You made plenty of pussy in the chat. I'm an Indian, man. Ooh, I have a red dot on my forehead. Ooh, I'm Indian. I'm a fucking Indian terrorist. Minecraft. That's guys. I'm Indian. I'm very, very, I'm meditating right now. Ooh. Oh, they're cool, man.
Yes. Yeah. And he is just like a guy in Chicago. He's not a film professor or anything, but these things that affected him. And then my dad rented it and watched it. And the next day he was driving me to school and he said, "Hey, I watched that movie, Blood Simple. It is great. I'm gonna keep it an extra day. Let's watch it again tonight." So I watched it with him, and it was just a great memory of watching it with my dad.
Yeah, this is good.
Hey, watch this. Oh my God. You know, smooth as silk, the narrative of that, how it all ties up. It's like a beautiful little mousetrap, you know?
Awesome.
My parents were very young parents, and so they let us watch what they were watching. And I think my obsession with movies kind of came out of that, because we would always just rent movies, and I'd watch whatever they were watching. Or seen Raising Arizona when it first came out on VHS, and
but then we very inappropriate. You must have been like 9 or something.
Yeah, it was 9.
But at a very young age, that was kind of film.
It's very funny, basically. You're like, how's Murph? I think he's okay. I think he's doing better than me, to be honest. Oh, basically. That goes. No, Mersh fucking hates everyone. Basically. No, Mersh hates everyone. This is true. This is honest. My honest opinion. Merch should be cooler. Yeah, no, that's cool. Thank you, Bezpit. This guy, one of my good friends.
He plan on doing
this guy. I got basically love my fucking humans get mutilated every way by it. It's just a phenomenon that happens. Sometimes humans get abducted by aliens. This is like a very small percentage of people. Then some people, even smaller percentage, get fucking killed by the aliens. The aliens, the gray ones, the little gray ones. I think there's many aliens, to be honest. But the little gray ones, some people say, I think they're like a mix of AI and like cybernetics and like a human kind of flesh, where they're like, they need to grab some motherfuckers up. And the alien grays, they're like grinding up different organs and parts, and they take the paste and they rub it on their skin. This is how the alien grays eat. We got more about the alien grays and like what's actual and what's actually happening. Yeah, your friend gets fucking picked up in the middle of the night, Christmas Eve. Motherfucker takes him off this fucking earth. He's gone. His family. His family's fucking like, where is my son? And then they look at you like you're the one that killed their son. I didn't fucking grab your fucking son out of the fucking middle of the nightness. That's the only way this makes sense, that your son is gone. These aliens, they'll grab up a certain motherfucker. Ain't no lie about that. I can show you. Like, people are still too stupid now. I'm a crazy guy. I'm not.
Something like this, but let's get back to what he did, and I'll show you part of the video. This guy pretty much shot and killed 6 people, made him give up the ghost, and another 34 people left leaking in the hospital. Prayers and condolences to the family that lost theirs. I think it's a very sad situation. And I think we're moving into an era of more mass shootings because of social media. Now, the reason I say that is this guy was very obsessed with this one song that he had called On My Mind. And when you look up this song, there's several different versions of the song. I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from the video because to be honest with you, I'm not really looking for getting a copyright strike from him, man. He got a lot of other stuff going on. But before we do that, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. And if this is your first time here on this page.
This is severe. This is the fucking crazy shit. They don't tell you. This is the shooter. We're slow.
Look into the sky. Stars falling down on me. You're always on my mind. Cutie with the fast. I wanna make you mine. I'm running out of time. Shawty, we can...
All right. This guy's in prison forever. Thank God. Put this piece of shit in prison forever. We're making this song. I don't like to be judgmental against content creators, especially musicians trying to get their fucking SoundCloud account up. I'm trying to get my SoundCloud account has fans. It's crazy. I don't do many fucking social media things. My SoundCloud popping. I'm good at music. This guy's not.
I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time.
Now, he has another video, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Betty Spaghetti. This guy's parents. What up? HB in the house. HB is now a moderator, dog. Standard managing moderator. Yeah. HB. Plus again, my brother. My brother?
It's called Are You Awake on Vimeo.
HB's my Instagram friend. My Instagram friend. HB. I just, no offense towards women, but you gotta really come at me and get my wrench for a woman. If you're a good dude friend like HB, Russell, good talk to me. You're gonna get a goddamn wrench. You're a dude. You're a cool dude. I love the cool dudes.
And he had some images where he was like, I don't know, he had a high powered rifle from the rooftop. Because remember, the Buffalo shooter was all engulfed on the replacement theory. If it's not, the Buffalo shooter was all engulfed. They're getting bad information from social media because remember, the Buffalo shooter was all engulfed on the replacement theory and stuff like that. This guy, I don't know, details going to come out more about this guy, But it definitely seems like to me he was looking for clout. I mean, anytime you putting up the same damn song 4 or 5 times, look, man, the song is trash. It's just not gonna work.
Man, the song's not
all right.
Like,
And
for
he was
very
throwing
much,
signs back then that he was
you know,
not
you call
meant to stay.
cinematic, you know, and then I also like comedy, and so it was weird that I always felt
I don't know, he
like, why are these two separate things? Why are these comedies I like kind of don't look as good as Taxi Driver? Right? You know what I mean? Right. Why can't they do this? Well, you know. And then I saw Raising Arizona. That was the other kind of big moment of like, oh wow, this is kind of, is it projectile cinema, or like using the camera and using these tools you have as a filmmaker to tell a story that is bananas, really funny, you know? And then that led me to, who do these guys like? Oh, they talk about Preston Sturges. Well, let me go check out Preston Sturges. You know what I mean? And go, wow, okay, so he was kind of doing that stuff. Oh, neat, you know? And then that leads you to, well, who are his contemporaries? Well, let's check out, you know, Frank Capra. Let's check out, you know, whoever. Man, high school I was such a movie snob, but if I had to pick one movie I loved in high school, it'd probably be Barton Fink. Yeah, that movie had a very big effect on me. Even though I saw it when I was in middle school, it was a movie that
Barton Fink's funny.
You know, it was a movie that I would show friends, and I would say 90% of them didn't get it, and were like, that was weird. But I
like David Lynch weird. Dude, Twin Peaks. Not even Twigs. Fucking. Suck me cock, HB. You ain't gay, man. Suck my little peacock. I really gotta get into this. I want you to suck my little peacock, HB. You say you love me? You suck my little peacock. Peacock, please. Suck my little peacock, please. And you just suck my little peacock. My peacock. Little peacock. Oh, yeah. Suck my little peacock, HB. You fucking bitch. You fucking little son of a bitch. You think you're cooler than me? You're cooler than me? Suck my little fucking big dick.
the confidence of kind of going, no, there's so much more going on in this thing.
Dick. Suck my little pig dick.
You know, than what's happening in the kind of bravery.
Suck my little pig dick. Suck my little piggy down. Suck my little piggy. Suck my little piggy. No, no. Suck my little piggy dick. Suck my little dick. I got a little small, fucking small, fucking little dick. I need my friend with a little fucking dick. with your little fucking dick. Make my little dick awesome. My little so my little fucking dick. You fucking little fucking faggot, suck my dick.